2 down. Javi Baez digs in right side. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. That's to third. Nunez sends it to first. Out number 3. And the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Xander Bogaerts.
Well, after putting up a nice inning of offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The lefty fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. The pitch. Bogaerts on the go. This one to Bryant. In plenty of time to first, and Martinez is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next pitch is downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bogaerts on at second with 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. And he chases that one. That's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Daniel Murphy. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounce to the left side. To first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Jason Hayward, the next Cub to hit. 1 down, bases empty. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man. There goes Hayward. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. In the air on the infield. Nunez makes the grab. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Tommy La Stella, the next Cub to hit. The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Cubs lead 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. 2-2 down. And that just misses. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 27 getting loose out there. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Hit in the air, center field. Hayward under it. Hauls it in for the out. Eduardo Nunez, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And he deals.
2-2.
To third. Zips it across. Got him. Here's the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 outs. That's down and in.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. Wisdom on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Rocketed out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The pitch. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bradley at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here at the friendly confines. Now the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Out towards left center. Benintendi moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1-2 now. In the air out to center. Bradley moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Number 27 gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. One down, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it. quickly 2 away. Here's Mookie now. And the righty deals. Got the fastball too soon at strike 2.
1 ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead late here in Game 6. And Mookie takes. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to score that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up.
2-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And another ball. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around third. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up. It's 3-all.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
2 outs, runner on first. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. To the right side, and foul ball. 2 gone, the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a high chopper, Bryant. Slings it across, 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is the World Series on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eduardo Rodriguez. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Just outside. And it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And a ground ball to first. The throw to second is off the line.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And up next for Chicago, Jason Hayward. The 1-1. And a good out there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
Close pitch there. He's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Wilson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Benintendi is out. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Relay throw, safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. And a count 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 outs. Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Next pitch misses inside. They're now 3-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
This one in the air. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair. Score remains tied at 3.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Tommy La Stella. And a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. Bats on the move. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Now Chris Bryant, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Squeezes it. 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo, the next Cub to hit. Big swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
All tied up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, number 46. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Right-handed reliever.
Inside, ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
At the belt and fires. And another ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first. Bogarts retires.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Mookie Betts now. One down, base is empty. Swings through that. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jesse Chavez appears to be getting loose. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Now it's JD Martinez. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Just off the inside edge. Steve Pearce in the on-deck circle. Three and one. Martinez waits. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Down the left fielder, Patrick. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Brazier.
Now,
this guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with a fastball. Even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And it skips into there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's an error runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, I'll tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to extra innings. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. Next offering is downstairs. That's a little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here and there.
Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Benintendi is out. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox. And we're back. Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a good one going here in extra innings. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied up at 3 apiece. The 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That's out to center field. Under it. Drops into the glove. One away. So here's Christian Vasquez. Gets him to chase after that one. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 6. And now the count is even. Got it! 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing here. We're in extras here. Tommy La Stella to the plate. New pitcher on here, Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough.
He walked in, and that will keep things going. No outs, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Chris Bryant. Just missed. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going. First and second, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Bradley gets there, he's under it. Makes the catch for the out. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
And I really like the ability to put his back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jesse Chavez. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a pop ball. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a swing and a miss there. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brandon Morrow up and loosening in the pen. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Hit weakly on the ground. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi, ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. 2 out, space is empty. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Hammer, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. That's a good sound coming off.
Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a good one going here in extra innings. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Chopped in the ground. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 3. Now it's Javier Baez. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the...
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed. And he didn't reach base. Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Here's Jason Hayward. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And here comes inning number 13. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And we carry on to the 13th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Nunez. And he takes one right on the block. That's strike 2. Got him looking for the tag.
A quick strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now Jackie Bradley Jr. and fouled off. Bradley waits.
Full count.
They're trying to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ian Kinsler waits on deck. And that's ball 4. One down. And next for the Red Sox, Ian Kinsler. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Chop to third. Throw on to Rizzo. And 2 away now. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's Christian Vasquez. Righty delivers. On the ground. Whips it across. And Vasquez is gone. That ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. All tied up. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. Tommy LaStella to the plate. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Save that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone, the fastball was in the catcher's mitt.
Here's Chris Bryant now. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very strong coming out of the pit so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, keeping straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in Game 6. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rizzo swings and belts one. Carrying well. Deep to right. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. We'll keep pushing on. All tied up at 3 apiece. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Here's a 1-1. Bogaerts swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes a ball. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Baez. Now the throw to first on the run. One down.
Oh, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. Tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to short, Baez. And that quickly 2 away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's body.
Here is J.D. Martinez. This one popped up. Murphy makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's going to be Hatch Brandon Workman will take over here.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
And a pitch.
Number 44.
And a count 1-2.
Workman.
The pitch. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
On the ground, right side. Kinsler tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bobby Baez digs in right side. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 6. Ground ball to the right side. Pierce steps on the bag. Got him. 15th inning on the way. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pierce at the plate. And he walked
That's the
him.
ball. Take your base.
Well, it could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Bobby Dahlbeck. Benintendi to the plate. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Tied. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Eduardo Nunez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next offering upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Now into the game, Bobby Dahlbeck. He takes over as the new first baseman. So here's Murphy now. Fall off foul. The next offering misses. Now the count is even 2-2. In the air, left field. Benintendi is there. And there's one away.
Now
here is Jason Heyward. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He just misses there.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the outfield a little bit.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Tommy La Stella. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And the inning is over. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Brandon Morrow. Here's the center fielder. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a good one going here in extra innings. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Next offering upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 32 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. One gone here.
That was a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls.
Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 6 of the World Series. That one misses, and the count's full. Christian Vasquez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Got it! And there's 2 away. So here's Christian Vasquez. Next one misses, and the count 2-1.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 6. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
And he
That's
walked
the
him.
ball. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. It's Xander Bogaerts now on the ground. Rolando Rizzo third out. And the Red Sox lead one. Still tied 3-3. So coming into the game now on defense, number 30. He takes over behind the plate. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's going to be Chris Bryant. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. 3-1, he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Swings and misses. 1-2. And a base hit right there. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. You see him come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 2 on, 1 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a count 1-2.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
2 on, 1 out. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The batter, number 9.
So first and second with 2 outs. Javier Baez, the next come to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything at that speed right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to third, Nunez. They take the force out, and the parade of extra innings rolls on. So they strand a pair. Still looking for a winner. All tied. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie Betts now. And Mookie takes. Turns and fires to Betts. Bounce to the left side. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And now J.D. Martinez. Right-handed reliever. Swings 3 down.
2-2.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Baez on the run. Throw to first. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 43, Andrew
Benintendi up here. Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Benintendi is out. And that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox pick up the run and the homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Drew Pomeranz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd, and we are tied. It's 4-4.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Kyle Schwarber.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Bird. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 18.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man. 1 run across in the frame so far late here in Game 6. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Tommy La Stella to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Bradley pulls it in on the run. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching the World Series on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Kyle Schwarber. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. And stepping in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Tied at 4.
Hey! 1-2.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jackie Bradley Jr. up next for the Red Sox. Late that time, it's strike 2. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Ian Kinsler on deck for Boston. And a swing and a miss. And he He's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now here is Ian Kinsler. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Got a pretty ugly over going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. This game's all tied at 4. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Chris Bryant. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Heath Hembree.
Now
at the belt fires.
Number 51.
Missed.
2-1 the count. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
And that's it. When we get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here in extra innings. Base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Contreras now up to the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the winning run on at first. Here deep into extra innings. Softly hit to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Set for the start of the inning. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. A 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Tied at 4.
Yep.
swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The right fielder,
Now it's Mookie Betts. Base is empty, one away here in extra innings. Yeah, that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
JD Martinez stands in. Next offer in there for a strike. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're deep into extras. That smash towards center. And a base hit right there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Hard hit, right side. Over to Baez. Out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. And we are tied. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Javier Baez. Close, right, call the ball. And that's ball 3. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Daniel Murphy, the next cup to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. It's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And now it's even up. 1 down. Winning run on at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. That's down and in.
So here we go. Base runner at first could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. He's making things difficult for himself right now on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man. Top of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. Winning run at second with 1 away. And here in extra innings. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Early fool. Tried to check his swing and went around, but didn't call the first strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the puncher.
3-1.
And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and we'll have more baseball coming your way. Cubs strand a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now into the game, Ian Happ. He'll be patrolling center field. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 54, J.D. Garcia.
Right side. Going back on this one. He's got it. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first and to a lane.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Jackie Bradley Jr. up next for the Red Sox. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Swings through that one out the front that time.
Just started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And another ball. Ian Kinsler to bat next. 2 outs, base is empty. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. And we are tied. Back here in Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Number 22 on the pitch here.
Number 22.
Close one, doesn't get the call. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Got him. And that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo, the next cup to hit.
Rizzo.
1-2 now. To third, Nunez. Rolls across the diamond. Rizzo out of the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Tied at 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still wait on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the lefty. Now this is in the air down the line. On the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here deep into extra innings. That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's a 1-2. That's the second out. Here's Mookie now. Two outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Betts is set down. And that's the third out. And the Red Sox leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Pitch. And a 2-1 hammered the foul. Hard on the ground at first. Dahlbeck takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
The batter now, Javier Baez. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Bradley on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Now that second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Next offering is downstairs. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Ian Happ up to hit. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Finds its way through base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. That one the other way. And Martinez is out. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tommy La Stella. The next offer misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. That one misses. Ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything wrong.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Chris Bryant. The 1-1. Check swing. He held up. Next one is off the plate. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Anthony Rizzo. The next cup to hit. And that's outside. 1 down. Winning run at first. And we're deep into extras. Swing and a miss. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Stays alive. Now there's a ball. Run down, winning run on first. Now it is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. First and second, one out. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Wilson Contreras, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. That one down the line. Bryant, throw to first in time. Up and down.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Wouldn't chase that time. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher is afraid of you and he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on here in extra innings. Out to short, Baez. Red Sox go 1-2-3. We're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a chopper, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And next for the Cubs, Daniel Murphy. And that one off the inside edge, you walked him.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to throw out some really close pitches, and somehow, Berg, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And Benintendi able to make the grab.
The batter, number 18.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. Late with the swing there. Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll keep. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, number 30.
Number 30.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. the middle. Baez fires over to first. It's the catcher by a step. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now. Base is empty, one away here in extra innings. Hammered on the line, base hit. One down, runner at first. Here's Mookie Betts. Bogaerts on the go. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Just missed. That misses the zone. Full count now. J.D. Martinez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Inside ball four.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Tied at 4. Line drive, base hit left field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only one away. And now Bobby Dahlbeck. Next pitch is outside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Bases loaded, one away. Here deep into extra innings. Now knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And now they're out in front. It's 8-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
One down. Andrew Benintendi up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Yeah, that's outside. It's 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Wouldn't chase that time. Drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Eduardo Nunez up next for the Red Sox. And here it comes. And 1-2. Benintendi, the runner at second with one away. Murphy throws to first in time. Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. And a pitch. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 8-4.
See them just trying to beat me. It's only one man, believe me.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Tommy La Stella. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout. And this one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The pitch just misses without one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Dahlbeck on to Bogaerts. And that's a double play to end it.
Listen, I love baseball, but I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm happy to finally see this one come to an end. This is a great ball game. Both teams really battled, but ultimately the winning team, they just had a little more energy, a little more effort when they needed it most, and they come away with the W on the road.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they could settle this one at 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.